Hi everyone. I'm outside, so it's a bit cold today in Sweden. Oh, little duckling, did you hurt yourself? No, he's okay. Anyway, it's cold, and although I said this is an entertainment channel, or it will always be that, I need to address the peace thing again. We gotta have peace. Not only temporary peace or temporary ceasefire in Gaza, we need permanent world peace, permanent eternal world peace everywhere. You can't starve children. Also, I want to address Medvedev, who's threatening with nuclear weapons all the time. When you were a child, Medvedev, you've been president, you've been prime minister, you've been eating burgers with Obama. You seemed pretty nice then, back then, having a burger with Obama. I'm asking you, as a child, do you think that you as a child would be proud of yourself as an adult, threatening global holocaust, nuclear holocaust all the time? Stop doing that. All of you people threatening with nukes, and you know that nukes don't see Republicans or Democrats. Nukes don't see white or black people or any other color. Nukes don't see rich or poor, while some rich may build a bunker deep down on the surface of the planet and a bit down underground. Nukes don't see the differences. Nukes don't give a fuck. Doesn't know if it's a cute duckling, a rubber duckling, toy duckling, or a real duckling. Well, you know where I'm going with this. Nukes is a very bad idea to have, to stockpile, and of course, even more to use. And there's no doubt that nukes kept Soviet from expanding in Europe. So I'm not denying the geopolitical realities. Actually, I've been a big proponent of having nukes as a deterrent, and in some way I still am. But in the long run, we can't have nukes. And we can't have these large armies and these large air forces. We can have it to the extent to help in the natural disasters, to put out forest fires, and that there will always going to be a need. There's always going to be a need for, you know, if there are terrorist groups expanding or pirates, whatever, you're going to need some form of navy, some form of air force, always a police force, some military force. But these big wars between countries, big or small, it's a thing of the past. It's very much present now. Very much what's happening in Ukraine, Gaza, Sudan, Myanmar, Congo, Yemen, and elsewhere. But we have to stop this. And I'm not saying that just to be coming with some unclear goal. We need it now. You know, an unclear dream in the future. We need it now, today. Total permanent peace everywhere. No taking back any land by force. Leaving all nations to decide for themselves. Leaving all the populations of the world to decide for themselves. And in the end, I'm sure everyone's going to choose democracy, but probably they have to do it organically by themselves. We can't bomb people into submission, wanting them to have democracy. I've always said within 500 years, the whole world will be filled with democratic nations. I've revised that estimate and guess now to somewhere between 200 and 300 years. Will all nations be a welfare state after Danish or Norwegian model? Probably not, but they will probably lean that way, I think. And I've been studying this for 40 years, geopolitics, history, and current news as a hobby. Actually, longer than that, but 42 probably. Anyway, who cares who I am, what I say? I'm just one human among 8.1 billion or so. But I think for me as a person doesn't matter. but we as a collective humanity, we matter, and every individual life matters. So if you believe in God, or if you don't believe in God as I don't, for the sake of humanity, for the sake of the whole nature, for the sake of the ecosystem, for the sake of all animals in the world, make beliefs and real animals. Let there be peace, let there be love, let there be understanding. Dictatorships will end sooner or later, but with or without dictatorships, and the democracies in the world aren't that nice either, as we all know. But stop the finger pointing. Most nations are pretty bad in their behavior towards their own populations and towards other nations. Let's be better. Let's do better. Let's want better for ourselves, the next generations that are living and coming, and for all human life, nature life, ecosystems, and for the animals. Let's have permanent, eternal world peace today, April 17th, 2024, as crazy of an idea out of the realm of reality it sounds. Let's have peace now. Don't do that attack. When you were a child, you were a baby, when you were 3, 4, 5 years old, could you ever imagine yourself being in the position of the top general staff, either Israel or Russia, and doing this harm onto other children when you were a child yourself? When I was 5, I wanted to be a firefighter. Yes, granted, when I was 11, I wanted to be a general. But then I thought a bit further, hey, maybe politician. Because politicians, they can make wars unnecessary. Spit at me. But then now I don't want to be a politician. Just want to be an entertainer and have my ordinary jobs. I don't have to go into my ordinary jobs. They've been, but they're now out of politics and they're sure as hell not in the military. I did my military service as a conscript, and I would do it again in a heartbeat if they wanted me to protect Sweden. But that's not the issue. The issue is long-lasting, eternal, direct peace today. You don't want this war. No war. None of you want any of these wars. You want peace. If you don't want that, you're on the wrong side of history. You have a warped sense of what's right and wrong. So let there be love. Let there be peace. I know people are not going to listen to this, and those who do, some of them, they're not going to give a shit. But ask yourself, even you hardened dictators, do you think your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren will be proud of you? They won't even want to think of you. They want to do everything in their power to hide that they're related to you. If there is a relative to Hitler, well, there may be some out there. I sure as hell haven't heard of them. They probably changed their names pretty quickly. I haven't met any Hitler in my life, have you? Are there any Hitlers left? And if there are, haven't they? Oh, sorry, Ducking, did you hurt yourself? Have you? No, probably not. So they probably changed names, all of them. So, do the right thing. Even if you're a hardened dictator, even if you're democratic elected leader who's waging war now, do the right thing. Do the peace thing. Help the children, feed the children. Don't starve the children, don't kill the children. Save the children, for God's sakes, for the sake of humanity. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. I love humanity, and I know most of you all do too. So let's save humanity, save the nature, save the animals, save the planet, save ourselves. Let's have eternal world peace. Take care. Bye.